What's up guys, Matt
and Blake
from the Football Boots team, and today we have seen a picture of Cristiano Ronaldo in training for Real Madrid wearing possibly his brand new Chapter 6 Mercurials. What are they all about? That's what we'll be covering in today's video. One little hint is that they're animal inspired, but that is all we're giving away. We're going to run through some previous animal boots that you guys may have seen or may not, and then at the end we're going to reveal the brand new CR7s.
So we'll kick things off with this stunner of a football boot. It was one of CR7's first ever signature colorways. It's the CR Safari Superfly. I really rate this model. What did you think of this when it came out?
Yeah, I thought these were actually class. I remember when these did come out, I was maybe about 14, 15 years old, and it was the first time I'd seen Nike Safari print on a pair of football boots.
Yeah.
The Safari print has actually been around for Nike for a little bit on their trainers, especially on their Air Max, and I loved it on these Superflys. Bad boot, but amazing colorway.
So this boot here is pretty much an all Safari print. We have that arrowhead design, if you can see it close up. Orange details on the swoosh and the studs there. Very nice solo. Next one we're talking about is another pretty much similar model. It's the Superfly 3 CR Safari as well. I love this one because it's black and Volt. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, black and Volt always works so well. Classic Nike colorway, and these were actually so popular. There was a lot of my friends in my football team, and also just friends in general, who actually wore these boots. Were they elite Superflys? They weren't most of the time, because these boots were so expensive back in the day. They were still retailing back then years ago for over £200. So putting that into today's perspective, we're looking at pretty much over £300. So very expensive, but very good looking.
Next one we see, so this is a Mercurial X Proximo, exactly same Safari print. This came out roughly 2 years ago. There was also a High Venom X Proximo as part of a Football X collection. If you were to play futsal, indoor football, would you wear these?
Nah, they're not for me. In terms of football boots, I think the Superflys are class. But for indoors, I want something a little bit of a softer feel. These are just way too thin. And a lot of the time when you play futsal, you get so many tackles and hits onto the foot. You could feel them so much in those boots just because they were so thin.
Next one we see, this is the recent release Lone Hunter pack. Now this pretty much all looks like a tiger, whereas the Predator and the Nemesis are slightly different designs. That X70 Plus pure speed in the middle, pretty much a tiger design. Brown and orange though, Matty. Not the greatest color combination. Would you get one of these?
I wouldn't get any of these. It's a pretty bad color combination, and the overall design isn't for me. I think this epitomizes how Nike might just be a little bit more stylish than Adidas overall. Both have done animal theme with their kind of graphics, but I think Nike, as you guys have just seen, their three previous ones absolutely smashed the more recent Lone Hunter from Adidas.
Next one, again, exactly same example of what Mandy just said. This is the Viper pack. This came out roughly 2 years ago on the A16 Plus Pure Control and the X16 Plus Pure Chaos. Now I think this is probably one of the worst colors of 2016. What do you think of this one?
It's not great. I'm not going to say it's a great pair of football boots. I think they're quite average. I didn't actually mind these. I thought they were okay, but still not the same level as Nike.
And I'm pretty sure Paul Pogba had his own custom version of this. And the one thing I do like about this solo is that the Viper effect actually goes onto that sole plate there. It's a nice sort of 360 effect. Next one we see. So this again, not the greatest pack, but this was the headline pack for the 2014 World Cup from Adidas. We've got the 11 Pro, we've got the Predator Instinct, Messi's version of the F50 at a 0, the Nitro Charge, and the F50. What one would you go for out of these? I wouldn't go for anyone.
I wouldn't go for any of them. I think this is a pack of boots which are released more for kids. I know some of the biggest pros actually did wear these, especially James Rodriguez in the 2014 World Cup. Was the best player, really, scored some great goals. But I think the problem for me with Adidas is they can release such nice packs. We've seen the Nightcrawler, the Cold-Blooded, and also that Sky Stalker. And I think those three packs, the more recent packs, have been absolutely lovely. But they also are prone to just creating a little bit of crap, and I think these are that.
Well, if we talk about these solos itself, they're all inspired by Amazonian animals. So I think the 11 Pro is something like an armadillo. Now that's what the Nitro Charge is, and the F50 at a 0, different animal in the Amazonian jungle. Obviously Messi's version is a leopard print design. I think that's probably my favorite of this lot. Alright, next one we see. This is designed by Japanese artist Yamamoto. He does a lot of Adidas inspired designs. This is a lion theme on the F50 at a 0. Came out roughly 4 years ago. Really, really bold. Would you ever wear these?
Look, I wouldn't wear them on my feet. I think they are just way too loud. But what I do like about these is they're very handmade. They look incredibly unique, like he's actually painted on the boot himself, which is something you can't really say about the Battle Pack, which was much more of a stock colorway. I like this because it really is one of a kind.
Next one we see, again, we're talking about another dragon design. This is, again, designed by Yamamoto on the same F50 at a 0. One's green and one's blue. I really, really rate it. I think these were a limited edition as well. We'll go to the next one. And these are probably the most boldest inspired animal designs. Again, Adidas love these sort of graphic design boots. This is the Tune-It. So one's a dragon, one's a tiger, one's an eagle, and one's another animal I don't know at the moment. What's your favourite out of these ones?
I'll probably go for the Tiger. I quite like the Tiger look. It's on one of my favourite pairs of Air Max as well, those Tiger TNs. What I liked about these Y3 Adidas that came out, when they were actually released, Adidas released them in an actual cage.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I think the toe box there, look at that toe box. It's
so
such
high.
a right angle on that. Pretty much the modern day glitch is what these tuners used to be. Now this is my custom. We're talking about this. I did a custom on the Safari Superfly. I called it Safari Superfly. It's a Tiger Superfly 5. It's a fake version of this. So yeah, I thought I'd bring these out just to show you. Are you a fan of these or not?
I don't mind them, to be fair. I don't think they're amazing.
No.
I think you've done a good job.
Yeah.
But are these going to be the similar ones that CR7 has been wearing in Real Madrid training recently? Are they going to be this bold, or are they going to be a little bit more subtle?
Well, I also did a leopard print design, so I think it's going to be a bit more subtle, like you said. A bit more like this one, but they're both really, really bold. But we'll get to the pictures. We'll talk about what he's actually wearing. So this is Real Madrid training. He's wearing pretty much this version here, but with painted spots on the bottom half of the solo. He's wearing his SG Pro version, and the swoosh logos have been transformed to white, like what I did on my custom. So he switched the swoosh logos from black to white. I really, really think they're a nice pair of football boots, but what do you think they actually are?
Well, these aren't the CR7 Chapter 6. We can confirm that. These are just a special edition Superfly 6 for Ronaldo. I'm not sure if these are even going to come out to retail.
Yeah, it sort of reminded me of when Nike released their Chapter 5 Cut to Brilliance. That came out with a sort of translucent sole plate, a pretty much all white out design with a bit of rainbow effect. Then the Malhors came out and that had a sort of chrome effect. So this is a sort of adaptation of the launch design of the Fast by Nature Superfly 360. My best bet is that someone's actually painted it. So what I did, someone's just got a Sharpie or a paintbrush and just painted those spots on with those white or slash silver Nike swoosh logos. Just as we made the video, Cristiano Ronaldo posted this on Instagram, which revealed the boots in full. As you can see, they have a safari print, and we presume they were created by Louis Vuitton artistic director Mr. Kim Jones, as his handle suggests. His name, Kim Jones, is seen on the Mercurial logo on the heel, and now you can see him banging some sweet goals wearing the one-of-a-kind Superfly boots. It's very likely this is the only pair of the solo, but who knows.
But what about you guys? Do you prefer the standard launch Fast AF Superfly 6 or CR7's latest variation? Vote in the poll card now, but guys, that is a wrap for the day. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it as always.
We'll see you next time.